Hi guys, welcome back to another training session today. My name is Johann Psaila. Happy Sunday, and thank you very much to all the 41 people we've got right now live on Clubhouse. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to our Spotify channel as well. Appreciate it. And guys, thank you very much for continuing to support our YouTube channel as well. It's growing every week, and without you guys, we can't make this channel grow. So if you are watching this for the first time, if you can like, subscribe, and share this content with some family and friends, I'll be truly, truly appreciative. Now, my friends, we are going to be doing a three-part series starting from today to Tuesday, because I believe we're in a very, very interesting time in life. And we decided to have a bit of a chat about this because I had a few people DM me throughout the week and saying, hey, Johann, how come there's a lot of things happening in today's modern world? What do you think is going on? So the way I source my information, guys, is not by reading anything on Google, is I try and associate myself with high-performing, wealthy people. And there's a bit of an agenda out there, which is great. These guys are very, very, very smart. You know, they do a lot of research. They're very high net worth people, so they are very interested in business and life. And a lot of the things that they've been saying is very similar to what, you know, we've all been talking about, and even my own thoughts as well. So what are we talking about? I do feel like, let's call it the opposition, the government, the system, whatever you want to call it, is trying to control us to another level. And obviously we had the pandemic a couple of years ago, and I think it feels like that in the last couple of years, things have been really, really, really accelerated. And what I've noticed in the last 2 years, and especially in the last 6 months, a lot of fear mongering tactics by the media, you know, double standards and all this crazy stuff as well. And what I feel what is happening to the general public is that they feel like they've got no hope. They feel like that buying a property for themselves is out of reach. They feel like they're just stuck in their own little world, and they feel like they're being controlled. Now, if you have any of these thoughts, it's probably true. You know, my wife and I are quite fortunate to be in that position where we're quite financially independent. You know, we've built up a lot of wealth over the years. And I'm telling you right now, my friends, this is the time to go even harder in the journey of wealth creation. Because I think what is happening, guys, is a lot of you people are thinking that the government and the system is going to help you and save you. And guys, they might talk a bit of fluff and might say, you know, we're going to support you, we're going to make change. But every government around the world, not just Australia, is basically controlling a narrative that only suits them. And that's to keep you down and outed. And I am being very real about this today, my friends, because I've had a lot of men reach out in particular saying that they're struggling. And, you know, people want to get 2 or 3 jobs, but they're scared about what people and friends are going to say. So if you're in that position, my friends, you got to do what you got to do. But the main thing, guys, is not to give up. All right. So if you're feeling stuck, you're feeling isolated, you know, maybe feeling downbeat, no hope, there is always a solution to every problem as long as you are alive, my friends. And that's what we're going to be talking about right now. I want you guys to be more solution orientated rather than focusing on your problems. I believe that more people spend 80% of their time focusing on the problems that they have, and only 10 to 15, 20% of their time focusing on a solution. But you need to change that mindset around and start looking at more solutions. Become a solution orientated person. So what problems do people have at the moment? And I'd say there's probably 3 or 4 main things people are going through. Number one is a lot of people are struggling financially. So if you're in that world, what I want you guys to do is, rather than focusing on the problems you have, is start finding solutions to the problems you have. The greatest thing about money is an energy and it's a tool. And any money problem you have can easily be fixed by a solution. And usually the solutions are cutting down expenses, having a budget, wealth creation, getting a second or third job if needed be, starting a side business, whatever the case may be. All right. That's number one. Number two, I feel like that people are accepting that it's okay to be overweight and unhealthy. Guys, we are not designed to be overweight or unhealthy or energetic. Okay. We need to be fit, lean, and athletic. Our founders, the people who started Earth, cavemen, it is known that they were very athletic, very ripped. They were very fit. They had a lot of energy because it was all about survival and primal instinct as well. And if you're saying, you know what, but I don't feel like exercising, whatnot, you know what, people say they don't care, and we'll try and make things all fluffy and nice. But successful, healthy, fit people will only want to deal with healthy, successful, fit people. So you got to look after your health. So if you've got a weight problem, an eating problem, there's a lot of solutions out there, which is great. And what you can do is simply go to the gym every day, go for a run. Sometimes walking is not enough, unfortunately. Cut out the Coca-Colas, the sodas, and all that kind of stuff as well, and get into really clean eating and food, and you'll be surprised what you can do. Now, if you're in a relationship, bring your partner into this challenge as well, guys, and start working on your health together. Now, if you're in a relationship where your partner is unsupportive or lazy or unmotivated, you got to be asking yourself, is that the right person you want in your life? Third common thing is mental health. 80% of people right now are suffering from some sort of anxiety, depression, and they're still using lockdowns and COVID and whatnot as a barrier or an excuse reason why they're not mentally fit. The reason why you're not mentally fit, my friends, is because you've got headphones on all the time, you're video gaming too much, you're smoking too much, you're not going outside and doing exercise and surrounding yourself with good people. And I know that might be hard, but this is true. And why I'm being hard on my friends, because unfortunately, no one else is going to help you if you don't take initiative for yourself. Fourth and final thing that people have a problem with is discipline and consistency. The biggest demand for my coaching business at the moment, my friends, is people reaching out who need help with discipline. Now, discipline is one of the most easiest things to control, but for some reason, a lot of people have hard difficulties maintaining it because they seek instant gratification or instant access to easy things rather than doing the hard yards now to be successful and happy. And my friends, so if you look at the four main problems we have in life, as long as you're alive and breathing, you can get through any freaking problem that you have. I've got some really cool things that I'm working on at the moment. So I'm trying to build a larger property portfolio. So rather than watching news and saying how expensive property is and how hard interest rates are, I would rather surround myself with people who are educating me and saying, hey, Johann, you've got to look at doing this. This is where you're at the moment. You've got to start saving more, cutting off expenses. So I've surrounded myself with great, positive people, my friend. Even with work, we're in a very challenging period economically wise as well. It's going to be hard for anyone in business or anyone in a really good job at the moment. The spotlight is going to be on you. So the good days are over at the moment, my friends. And the greatest things about tough times is this. Tony Robbins always says this: tough times create strong people. Strong people create good times, and good times create weak people. And I believe even though COVID was, mentally hard because there's so much free money out there, a lot of people had money. And now we're getting to the reality of what life is about. It's going to be very challenging the next 6 to 12 months. But if you can stick it out, make a plan and be consistent and persistent in your pursuit, you're going to be fine. So this is all I really wanted to talk about today's Sunday night training. I want to keep it really nice, sharp, and direct. But before we close off, my friends, you need to start focusing 80% of your time on solutions. And if you don't know how to become a solution-oriented person, this is what you need to do right now. Number one, stop watching the news. It's very negative. Number two, limit yourself to social media usage. Number three, surround yourself with great people as well. And number four, the best thing you can do, my friends, is any challenges you have, again, where it could be financial, health, mental health, physical health, whatever it may be, sit down, write your problem down, reverse engineer that problem, and come up with the solution. Now, if you don't know how to find a solution, reach out to your network, to some friends. And if you don't have any of those, my friends, just give me a call. I'll leave a link downstairs. You can have a free 15-minute chat, see if I can be of service and help you out. But just trust me, my friends, that we're going to be experiencing a very, very weird, 6 to 12 months. And I'm not just talking about financially, but there's going to be a lot of things brewing up. So you need to be super, super duper focused. And on top of this, my friends, we're going to make a 3-part series starting from tomorrow. And we're going to talk about wealth creation techniques. So Monday, we're going to talk about the importance of having a high skill. What does it mean? How to get it? And why you need a high skill right now, a high paying skill. Tuesday, we're going to talk about some wealth creation strategies as well. And then number 3, we're going to dig deep into setting up some plans together so we can get through these challenging times. And guys, my situation is very, very, very good, but I'm honestly doing this to help people who need help. Because what I'm realizing every single freaking day of the week is that people are trying to, rely themselves on governments and all this kind of funny stuff, and they're not getting any help at all. So if I can be of service, I will try my best. So that's it, my friends. Thank you very much for hearing me out. Like I said, please share this out and download this podcast also onto from Spotify as well. Have a listen to it. Do what you got to do as well, my friends. Have an amazing week. And then, like I said, tomorrow we are going to be doing another training session on wealth creation. Oh, sorry, not wealth creation strategies, high income skill sets. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. So tune in and let's see what we can achieve together. And guys, just before we switch off, if you can see something in your mind, you're going to see it in real life. So again, focus on the good things in your life. Take care. Have an amazing night. Bye.